I need $1 bad.
We are live. Week 5 action. Wow. Hand up. My worst week in the history of my life betting. Was a lot of fun games though. A lot of stuff that was some couple nail biters. The A lot of games were surprising. Lions game. Obviously big injury in the Chiefs game. Rashee Rice went down. So a lot of things are changing. Week 4 is when a lot of people come off the pup list that have been sitting for 4 weeks. So a lot of changes are coming in here. So looking forward to this week.
Yeah.
Yep. Killer week. If you're on the train, don't think about getting off. We are moving this thing into the green from -10. I don't know the exact number. Corey has it, but I
Plus
think I'm
0.4.
around plus 0.4 units. That is a 10-unit increase in 2 weeks. We're just going to get hotter, and we got some hot lays coming this week.
Perfect. Corey, you got to think about the quick recap coming into week 5.
No, Monday night game sucked besides the Seahawks game. That was pretty good, but
Yeah.
bad week for me.
Corey, let's go over the units and where we stand heading into week 5.
Yeah, Brant still down units, but had a bounce back week. I think he was up 6 or 7 units in week 4, so he's down 10. I lost a few units last week. Monday night fucked me, Sunday night fucked me, and Thursday night fucked me. So I might as well just stay on the Sunday afternoon slate. Plus 12.9 for me. Connor, I don't know how many units he's down this week. I can't count that high.
Okay, so I'm going to stop you right here. Quick note here, all right? Listen, Steve Fezzik of Fezzik Sports said it best, all right? Peyton Manning threw 8 picks in 3 weeks. You know what he said? Hey, I'm not going to stop swinging, all right? Just because we're down here, doesn't mean we're not going to come up and get ready to play. Hey, you only fucking lose when you decide you're not going to play anymore. When you stop getting up, ready to fucking throw the chips in, that's when you fucking lost, boys. Hey, we're not down yet. Hey, don't judge me by week, but come back at the end of the year and see where we're at. That's all I gotta say. Quick pep talk.
You have nobody left on that bus, brother.
Hey, you know what? You know what? I believe I still have some fans
The
out there.
Dion Waiters.
Yeah.
Of sports
You're minus 35.5. Put your money where your mouth is.
We'll be all right. I bet every pick, so I'm
The
right
dog
with you,
cage
boys.
is calling.
Mm-mm.
Finster hovering around even like he does every single week, so he's minus 0.6 or 0.6 or 0.06. Sorry.
The juice is getting to him. He's even on those picks.
Hunter going from 10 to green is plus 0.4. Luke, Monday night fucked you a little bit there. You were like down 2, but now down 6. And then Joel is hanging in
IT.
there.
Love it. Awesome. Let's jump into week 5. All right, here we fucking go, boys. Week 5 slate. Thursday night, Tampa Bay Buccaneers on the road in ATL. Falcons laying 1.5 at home, minus 110. Over under 43.5. Shade to the under, minus 112 on the 43.5. Luke, go ahead and lead me off here on the Thursday night.
Yeah, this is pretty simple. I'm not touching this game. NFC South Thursday night football. Fuck that. We're gonna take Younghoe Koo over 1.5 field goals. Minus 140. This is just the simplest bet you can make. The Falcons can't score touchdowns. Their defense and special teams scored the touchdowns last week. They really struggle in the red zone. Younghoe Koo is one of the best kickers in the league. Thursday nights are always known for offensive sputtering. With the short week, I expect this to hit in the first.
Look at this fucking guy reading his fucking script off. I mean, you sound like a look. You can see the fucking glare. He's fucking bullet point. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Me looking up Younghoe Koo's stats right now. You shitbag. I don't need to write out my thoughts.
I'm sure that was off the fucking script. That was off the director's
You want me to share my screen? My only note for this.
No, I don't want you to share your screen.
TDs. It's Falcons cannot score TDs. That's it. So that's all I gotta say. He's 9 for 9 this year. Yeah, he's 9 for 9. Do I need to explain more? On that? Minus 140.
And it's 1.5.
Yep.
Bad bet.
Corey, go ahead and take us off.
Hunter, I'm throwing it to you because I got something juicy for this.
Yeah, I'm kind of with Luke here. I I feel like this game could go either way. If you guys have been listening to the pod, you guys know that Kirko Chains and Baker Mayfield, two of my favorite QBs in the NFL, very slept on. Baker Mayfield's going to make an MVP push here, so I'm kind of leaning Bucks to outright win this game.
Christ.
Best QB in football through 4 weeks. I'll stand on that. But after Josh Allen's abysmal Sunday night football game. But anyway, I'm staying away from the spread. I would lean Bucks here. Defense up front looks very stout. I'm leaning Bijan's under. I believe his line was 66 or 63 and a half rushing yards, coming off 21 yards 2 weeks ago, and I think 23 a week ago, something along those lines. But I actually have a mega whale turn the keys, Robert Oppenheimer tech play, and I'm kicking myself because I missed it on a couple of days. This line started at 40 and a half and has already moved up to 43 and a half. It's going to be for a second week in a row. I didn't bet it, but Bucky Irving over 43 and a half rushing yards, minus 125, 3 units. I think that he is starting to take away. Rashad was getting garbage time carries, but the efficiency running wise, completely in Bucky's favor here. Rashad's going to get a lot of work out of the backfield and catching. He still is a very versatile back there. I could see him running 2 running back sets. But I love this play. He hit this with ease last week on only, I believe, 8 or 9 carries. So I expect them. And then just a little tip here, I would sprinkle some on his ladder. I believe I will be laddering this all the way up to 100 yards, which you can get on DK.
Wow.
You can get on FanDuel at plus 1,000. I expect a big game, huge game here. And yeah, go Bucky Irving.
Corey?
All right. If you aren't following me on Twitter at Corey Line Chaser, you will know that it's actually at Line Chaser Corey, I believe. You will know that I hit my whale play last week. I hit my whale play the week before that. I'm 4-0 in my whale plays to start off the season. No one's hotter than me when it comes to whale plays.
I'm 3-0.
I have one here for you. Thursday night whale, first time ever.
Give it to me, Corey.
The Falcons minus 1.5 is the easiest bet of my life. I said this about the Bears last week. Connor dogged me for it and then proceeded to lose 45,000 units.
You
It
got
is
lucky, bro.
the
Look at the
Falcons,
box scores.
The
It's
Dirty
worse.
Birds. Give me the Falcons. Shout out to my boy Andrew Herron. I know you're watching. We love you.
Wow.
Midget man.
Give me the Bucks plus 1.5, 3 units, please.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
IT from the
Wow.
rafters.
Producer
IT.
Joel coming in.
Head-to-head whale. Wow.
That's crazy.
I was going to do 1 unit, but just because Corey put the
Corey
whale
just
on it,
fired
I
him
got
up.
to fire back at him.
Wow. Going against 4-0. That's scary,
Going against
Joel.
the hottest better alive. That's crazy.
Yeah.
So,
like
Joel's
it.
the hottest better alive. You kidding me? You fucking nuked Andy Dalton.
Brother,
the
he's up 7.6 units and he won 6 of them on one bet.
Bro, he's hot, dude.
All right.
What are we rocking, Con?
I am going to take the Bucks plus 1.5 in a 2-team 6-point teaser and pair them with a team down the road. So lock that in for me at 3 units. And I will
Bucks plus
say
7.5.
the second leg later in the podcast. Moving on. London game, New York Jets on the across the pond road. And Vikings also on the across the pond. Vikings minus 2.5, minus 122. Hella juice. Jets plus 2.5 is plus 102. Over under 40.5. Shade to the under. Lunder minus 112. Hunter, go ahead.
He took the words out of my mouth. Thunder! We are continuing the streak.
The
here.
tradition. The tradition.
I honestly like it too. Not all memes aside, I like under 40.5 here. Jets offense hasn't shown me anything other than a Patriots banged up defense. I don't believe in them. Vikings, they gotta fall from this cloud eventually.
They might score 40 alone.
I know. I don't know when this will be, but also Brian Flores is awesome. And honestly, the Jets defense looked really good. I know they played Bronco. They've looked good all year, to me. So D-line's still there. Sauce is hopefully going to be all over Jetta's. Hopefully just limit him. He'll get his. But I'm going under 40.5, minus 112, 2 units. I will be sitting on Corey's couch at 9:30 a.m. on Sunday and enjoying a 10-3 game going into the fourth quarter.
Man. And I'm going to say so. I'm going to go here. You know, this is the point in the season where it's like the Jets, if they lose this game, what does this do for this team? I mean, if they lose this game, the wheels are coming off the fucking train.
Let's slow down. The AFC wildcard race is just who fucking wants it. Like anybody can have it if they want it.
Well, that's exactly what I'm saying. I mean, look, if the Jets lose this game, they go to what?
2-3, dog.
2-3?
2-3. Wait, no, they're
In a tough
Yeah,
well.
They're 2-2 right now.
Titans and the Patriots.
Oh, they are. Oh,
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
I mean, man, this is just boiling over for the Jets. A lot of drama, this, that, the cadence. Who fucking cares? I mean, a lot
What's
of
Rodgers'
drama.
record against the Vikings all time?
Well, hold on now. I'm making my point here. Okay. You know, that is a good point. Different situation, obviously. But, you know, there hasn't been a hard team, the Minnesota Vikings in football. They're playing amazing defense, right? The offense has been sensational. It's an interesting spot. I really like the Jets here in this spot, which is gross to me because the Vikings are my team. I haven't liked the team more than the fucking Vikings, but go ahead and pair the Jets with the Bucks. I'm going to take the Jets up to 8.5. 3-unit play for me. Jets plus 8.5. Look, and this is like what Corey said last week. Vegas is telling me the total is 40.5. Shade to the under. I like what I'm seeing here.
Is there any? Let me just jump in and ask a question. Sorry, boys, who are about to pick. Is there any concern with what we know what Flores has done with QBs in passing, with what this Jets O-line just showed with Breece Hall against the Broncos? Is there any concern there?
It is tricky, and it's a lot of disguising, right? If there was a guy, okay, who could help decipher what the fuck Brian Flores is doing, how is it not the guy who's 40 years old and playing foot, and he's almost been in the league 20 years, right? If there was a guy, I mean, I think Rodgers has a strong case here to
He's thrown like shit all year. Other than
listen, I understand that, but a lot of what the Vikings are doing is disguising coverages, disguising blitz. If there was a guy, if there was a guy to be able to figure out what the fuck is going on play by play, I'm gonna put my bet on Aaron Rodgers personally.
I will not. I'll put it on Rodgers, but not Salah.
They just need to set up Nathaniel Hackett against a wall and shoot him.
Corey, you want to go here? You want to go on this?
That's
with paintballs.
Yeah, airsoft pellets. Sorry, didn't I meant to clarify that. Sorry,
Corey.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna go ahead and say my pick real quick here. I have over 40.5. I'm sorry. I'm gonna tell you why.
No, the Lunder, the Lover.
I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. Let me tell you why. The past 2-3 years, I've bet Lunders no matter what the game is. Lunder. All my friends know that I'm always on the Lunder. All the signs point toward betting the under. Breece Hall couldn't get going. Garrett Wilson can't going. The Jets offense stinks. Brian Flores is a great defensive coordinator. He's going to stop the Jets from scoring. Every sign points towards taking the under. So that's why I'm taking the over. I don't know if that makes sense.
That's sharp.
Does that make sense?
That's not square. Sharp. That's exactly why I'm on the Jets, Corey. That's exactly why I'm on the Jets.
Points towards the under. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and if you had watched any football in the last 4 weeks, you would know the Vikings are a better team than the Jets, right? But here we go, Jets plus 8.5.
Hold on a minute. You're going against your own point, though, that you learned from, Corey. Do you remember what this was last week, your pick? That you said this exact thing and it lost. The over in the Cardinals-Commanders game was so obvious that we had to take the under. And that lost. That's the only point. You don't have to change your pick, but I'm just saying. That's what you said last week.
I'm too sharp for my own good. That's what I'm getting at right here.
Yes, you are.
But honestly, that Commanders game last week was fucking bullshit. I called the Cardinals not doing shit, which they didn't. And the only thing it took was the fucking Commanders to score 42 fucking points for it to go over. It's bullshit.
Yeah. Okay. That's
bullshit.
Yeah. I'm Luke, saying, if it loses this week, we're done with it.
I was so sharp.
Luke,
My only play this is a player prop. Do you want me to save it for Thursday or you want me to give it now?
Save that for Thursday, sir. Nothing on the spread or total?
No. Fuck the. I won't even be watching this game. I'm gonna be asleep.
I will be tuned in. Jets plus 8.5, 3-unit play. 2 team teaser paired with the Bucks on Thursday night. Moving on, first on the 1 o'clock slate, Cleveland Browns on the road in Washington versus the Red Hot Commanders. Browns plus 3.5, minus 118. Over under 40.5, minus 112 to the
44 and a
over.
half.
Oh, excuse me. I'm fucking brain. 44.5, minus 112 to the over. Well, go ahead, Luke. Since you correct me, you must have a play.
Yeah, I do. I have Browns plus 3.5 for a unit. This is gross, but this is a Jane Daniels reality check game. This is, hey, buddy, yeah, you've had fun playing against two of the worst defenses in the league, the Cardinals and the Bengals. Everybody's sucking your dick. Let's remember what you did against the Giants. You couldn't even score a touchdown. You had to have your fucking kicker who got signed off the couch 2 days before go out and kick 6 field goals. Commanders come back down to earth. Browns. God, the only problem with betting this is the Browns can't score. They really
John
can't score.
Watson and the Browns offenses.
They really can't score, but I just think that the Browns is a play here. I think this is a Jane Daniels comes back to earth. He plays an actual defense. They're not going to be running up and down the field, and they're going to get into a slugfest. I think the Browns can eke this one out, at least cover 3.5. I see it being close.
So I'm gonna go here. I gotta play. I'm also on the Browns. See, and this is what you think, right? And here's my point. Commanders have been a dog every game this year. Okay, now they flip the role, and now they're laying 3.5. Like it's just it's a big difference than laying points than getting points. So I'm with you, Luke. I'm on Browns plus 3.5 for 3 units, and I'm also on the over. For 2, I'm on Commanders overs for as long as this shall go. If there was a defense, it's going to be the Commanders defense where the Browns have success. Obviously, we know what Washington's capable of, but also give me the over 44.5 for 2 units as well. Browns plus 3.5, 3 units. It's hard to go from getting points to laying points, especially at the key number 3.5. I agree with you. Commanders have been playing cupcake defenses. The Giants is nothing special either, so now we go up to a top 10 defense that can, stop the run, play coverage, rush the passer.
They just had 2 guys get suspended today, I think, though, the Browns. NFL was cracking down head-to-head hits. They fucking suspended like 3 guys for 4 games.
Who?
Unpaid. Michael Hall, the D-tackle from Ohio State, got suspended. Von Miller got suspended. And somebody else, Rappaport tweeted earlier today.
2 Browns players?
I'm pretty sure it was 2 Browns players. I could be true, but I know for sure it was Michael Hall.
Is it anybody who is going to be a starter?
Starting D-tackle.
The starting D-tackle, yeah, but I don't...
Okay, I don't really care about that. Yeah, I'm still on it. 3 units, Browns plus 3.5. Corey?
No play on this game. Browns are shit. I don't want to play them.
Hunter?
Yeah, I've got some.
Quick note. Von Miller was suspended for beating his pregnant girlfriend, not head contact.
So that might be something you should get suspended for.
Yes,
maybe.
I stand for that suspension.
Yes,
without pay.
The Lion Chasers, all of us, we stand for suspending people that beat their wives.
Yes,
or girlfriends.
And girlfriends that are pregnant.
Yes.
Yep.
That's like beating 2 people because she's pregnant.
Let's not
should
it
be 8 games?
Let's not get on that topic.
Should it be 8 games?
Hunter?
Not a Law and Order.
Hunter?
Yeah, so I don't know. I was all over the Commanders at first. I think the Browns are a bottom 10 team in this league. They're really bad. Really
I agree with you.
The O-line. But then I was on it. I wanted to originally do alt spread, which they don't have up for some reason. Manders minus 2.5, whatever that unit was. But I did some digging and found some stats that I do not love. So I'm going to dive into these. I do have a play. Commanders have lost 7 of their last 8 home games. The one win being against the Giants, where they kicked 6 field goals to win it. Commanders have failed to cover the spread in 7 of their last 8 home games. Or last 8 games as favorites. And the play I'm going with, which is an ugly play, God, I don't even like that I'm saying it. I'm only going 1 unit. I'm going to go first team to score Browns. 1 unit at plus 110. In 10 of the Commanders' last 11 games, their opponents have scored first. So I'm going to bank on this. I'm going to bank on this.
First drive past 2 games. Put a unit on that for me, Hunter. That was a sharp play.
Thank you. And that includes field goals. I
What
might
are the
add.
Plus
odds?
money?
What's the odds
Plus
on
money?
that?
Plus 110. Plus
Plus
110.
money?
This seems kind of like a lucky bet to me. We'll see if it pans out. I'm not going to play it. But I like
Hunter,
it.
was the stat you said the Commanders have not covered in 8 of their last games where they were a favorite?
Commanders have failed to cover the spread in 7 of their last 8 games as favorites.
7 of the last.
How many of those games did they have Jaden Daniels as the
Yeah, I mean,
quarterback?
that's true.
No, I understand. I'm just going off what history has written. Also, my stat on the 7 of the last 8 home games, Jaden Daniels only had 1 home game. But there's a certain point I do think Jaden Daniels comes back to earth here. And I'm honestly, once again, Connor said it kind of, it's more of a what I've seen from the Browns. They're starting good on their first drives, and then they fail to settle into the game. So it's more so I'm just banking on, hopefully, Browns score first and seize the opportunity. And then after that, the Commanders can do whatever. They might blow them out of the water. But if the
Is that-
Browns go down and kick a field goal, we're there.
1 unit for
Unit.
both of you.
Yep,
Mhm.
1 unit.
Moving on, Baltimore Ravens on the road in
Corey not
Cincy.
have a player? Corey talk?
Nope, he had no play. Baltimore Ravens on the road in Cincinnati. Bengals +3 at home, -118. Over under a high 50.5, -110. Luke, you're the only Bengals fans here today. Let's run this up.
Yeah, I'm not betting this. I got my life on the line in this game already. So I'm not gonna bet it. I would say that the only way the Bengals can win this game more than likely is in a shootout. But the way the Ravens have been running the ball, good fucking luck to us. So Burrow can't make any mistakes. 0 mistakes in the offense this game. It's the only way the Bengals can win it. So the only play is I would lean the over just because I think it has to. But also this is an AFC North game. Overs don't usually hit. If they do hit, it would be at a Sunday 1 p.m. kickoff.
Yeah.
But I'm staying away.
Corey?
This is pretty plain and simple. I love the Bengals money line in this game, but I'll take the points. Give me Bengals +3. Love the money line. Take the points. Jamar Chase is gonna cook the fuck out of Marlon Humphrey in this game. That dude is the worst fucking corner in the league.
Hunter?
Nightmare fuel as a better is what I describe this game as. Wouldn't touch it with a 20-foot pole. I totally disagree. I know how good Jamar is, but he had 3 catches, or he had 5 catches last week, correct?
I think he had 3.
He only had 3, and one was a lucky breakaway.
Wait, no, he had 3.
No, he had 3. He had 3. And
lucky.
He's
the only
You
guy
knew that
who
was
can do
gonna
that,
fire
but it's
though.
lucky. He's the only guy who can do it, but it's lucky.
He bounced off.
He's never done that before. He's never bounced off people and ran.
Teams are game planning against Jamar so well this year, and honestly, I could see myself going to a T. Higgins player prop bet on Thursday. I'm personally going to stay away from the spread and over under here. I think Luke's got a great point though. If the Bengals are going to win this, it is going to have to be a shootout. I would take Derrick Henry anytime touchdown, but it's probably going to be -200. So no play, but look out on Thursday for Higgins props.
Also, Hendrickson might not be playing on top of already the D line injuries we have. It's rough.
Oof, man, yeah, interesting spot. I mean, Bengals kind of in win mode. Obviously, the Ravens are rolling right now, and man, they play right into one of the Bengals' weaknesses. I mean, the Bengals have been terrible stopping the run, and now you get Derrick Henry and the Ravens. All signs point to Ravens money, but man, laying 3 at home in an AFC North game, that's rare to find.
Bad.
God.
Bad.
I look at this and 50.5 is crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy high total for these two teams. These are two familiar teams, but my colleague Luke always tells me the Ravens own the Bengals historically, but Lamar have been there.
Specifically.
I'd like to see the history of AFC North games having a over/under total of 50.
50.
Over 50.
I don't know if that's ever happened ever.
Yeah.
God, I'm
it would
so
have to
tempted
be
to
a
take the
Lamar
under
Burrow
here. I'm so tempted to take
or
the
a
under
Killer
here.
Bees game.
Yeah, Killer Bee. Yeah, but
Maybe Killer Bees versus Andy Dalton. Maybe back then. Maybe that one.
Man, dude, 50.5. I mean, God. That's such a high total. I just feel like an underplay is so in here, but god damn. It's a pass for me. I lean Bengals +3 in the under, but I think Vegas got this one right. It's gonna be close. I like it both
Like I
ways.
said, the juice moving on that half a point, I think they're really wanting you. They're wanting people on. They're basically wanting this. This is going to be a field goal game, is what they're saying. I truly believe that they think it's going to come down to the last second field goal because the juice flipping on the 2.5 like this. They want people on one side of the 3, but I don't know which one they want.
Yeah, moving on. Carolina Panthers on the road against the fraudulent Bears. Bears minus 3.5 at home, minus 112. Over under 41.5. That minus 112 shade of the over. That is a low total for a Panthers game. That's all I need to know about the Bears. Corey, go ahead. It's your Bears.
My Bears. Love my Bears. Love Caleb.
Go ahead and lay the 3.5.
Love DJ Moore. I'm not taking this game. This game's ugly. I'm not taking an Andy Dalton game. I don't think I have this year yet. So
you've been losing money, brother.
Rams, brother.
I'm 3 units on both.
Don't
go
care.
ahead, Luke.
Yeah, I'm probably not going to bet this game, but I will say that Bears getting. The worst part about this is that I don't think either team's good, and yet I don't know which one's worse. I can't decide. If Chicago can't score points against this Panthers defense, we got problems and big ones. So I'm staying away.
Yeah, just like I said earlier, I mean, look, the Bears are laying over a field goal here. Granted, at home, they were obviously favored against the Rams last week. I disagreed with that. Tough loss. Box score showed it should have been a lot closer game.
I had one more point actually that I just thought of. This is another Andy Dalton revenge game. Do we go back into the well?
Well, I'm getting there. So, yeah, Bears one of my fraudulent teams. All box score numbers point that this team is not as good as their record. They're what now? 3-1? No, 2-2. 2-2. So Bears are a big fraud team to me. Panthers though are also low in my power rankings. Their defense is awful. Offense is starting to perk up, but they have one of the worst defenses in the NFL. Problem is, I just don't think Caleb Williams and that offense is as good as their record suggests. The total being 41.5 is also super interesting. This is the lowest Panthers total I've seen this year, kind of alluding to what I'm smelling is brewing in the pot.
The Chicago offense.
Yeah. Like, how is this total 41.5? The
defense.
Panthers just played the Bengals and it was fucking 35-20 fucking
Chicago has a bad offense, good defense. Panthers have a good offense, bad defense. They are saying that Caleb can't score points in the bad offense, and they think that the Panthers offense won't score against a good defense. Which one do you think is going to fail?
Give me the Panthers plus 3.5, 2 units, minus 108. That's the play. This Bears team is fraudulent. It's an ugly bet, but
why are you fading
Panthers
the Bears?
plus 3.5? Because look at the numbers. Period.
They've killed you from fading them.
No, they have not. Well, it's going to pay off eventually. I'm not stopping. Hunter.
I don't have a confirmed play in this either. A lot of question marks for both teams. I just saw the Rams. Their offense was moving okay. Prior to the
Unlucky.
red zone.
How unlucky am I?
DJ Moore has got to be the most frustrated player in the National Football League right now. We see it on the sidelines every week. I still don't think Caleb Williams is playing good football.
No, he's not.
I listen to Corey every week, and I know he jokes with me just to get me riled up, but I don't think that he's fully there yet. If I were to lay anything, it'd be Panthers as well. Andy Dalton's the more composed quarterback and ready for this situation. It's just
absolutely
this Panthers defense sucks. And the Bears offense sucks. So I don't really know what to expect here. I like just thinking ahead. I'm gonna like Xavier Legette, player props. I think his line's gonna be super low, and Jalen Johnson should be on Deontay. But I'll get into that on Thursday. But no play here for me.
Yeah, fun game. I really think that's going to be an interesting game, and I get to expose Corey this week on the couch. So, moving on, Indianapolis Colts on the road in Jacksonville. This is a stinky one. 0-4 Jags, minus 2.5 at home, minus 120. Colts plus 2.5, plus 100. Over under 46.5, minus 110. Luke, this is your time. This is your time.
Ladies and gentlemen, This is a Robert Oppenheimer nuclear launch code. Detonation. 3 units on Jags -2.5. They have to win this game. They have to. They have to.
Do they have to?
Yes, they're the embarrassment.
Do they want Doug fired?
They are the embarrassment in the NFL right now. This team, I've watched every Jags game this year. They are 0-4, and flip of a coin, they could be 3-1. They were getting their ass kicked by the Bills, no doubt about it. Every other game has been a fucking coin flip. They should have beat Miami. The ETN fumble was ridiculous.
Yep.
They should have won last week. But again, it's just.
Yep. And then who was the other game?
Browns.
Yeah, I agree. They were a flip of a coin away from.
I don't think they should. They shouldn't have.
2-2.
Did the Browns give them a safety at the end of the game or something like that?
Yeah. No.
The Browns got
don't
it.
think that's. Anyway,
like that.
They were. It was a close
game.
game.
All
I guess
their
it could be
games except for the
3-1.
Bills won. They got boat raced by the Bills.
Yeah.
This team is. The Colts are just bad. If Anthony Richardson is playing, is he going to play?
No.
I think he will
I don't
play.
think he's going to play.
Jonathan Taylor's not playing.
All right.
I know that.
JT's not playing?
No. JT's not going on the IR, but he's going to miss 1 or 2.
I don't want to bet on Flacco, dude. I don't want to bet against Flacco. Fuck. All right.
I don't know. It's weird. I think it's up in the air.
We're keeping it 3 units. The Jags are going to win this football game. They're going to cover. I wouldn't be surprised if they win by multiple touchdowns. The fucking Colts stink. Jags, we're back. We're back, Jacksonville. This is it. We're taking the fucking paper bags off after this week. Jags -2.5, 3 units.
I'm gonna go in on this because this is my Jags team too. Man, what a disappointing fucking team. If you just look at a roster, offensively, defensively, they're not the most impressive, but they have pieces. How is this team 0-4? The Giants have won football games with that, and we have this.
The Titans are in the same division.
You can't tell me Daniel Jones is a better quarterback than Trevor Lawrence. I mean, you cannot tell me.
Have you seen Trevor Lawrence play this year?
He has struggled. I agree, but you're telling me Trevor Lawrence is worse than Daniel Jones? I don't buy it. I don't buy
talking
it.
Trevor. I had the Jags +7 against Houston last week. They won me money.
I really just don't. I don't know. It's tough. I mean, I'm with you. This line makes no sense. The Colts just beat a good Steelers team and embarrassed them on a top 3 defense. Absolutely embarrassed them, and now
Your defense is not that good.
Outlier game.
Outlier game for sure. And then we come into this game, buddy. Please do not speak to me.
You guys have played some cupcakes.
Please do not speak to me.
Fields
Please.
really
Falcons?
We'll get to it. We'll get to
Falcons?
it. We'll get to it. The Falcons are a cupcake, buddy.
Fields
they can't score.
Fields looked really good last week. Did Justin Fields yes or no not look
We'll
good?
talk about when we get to the Steelers, buddy.
Anywho, this line makes absolutely fucking no sense. The one thing that I struggle with this Jags defense is bottom 3 in the NFL. They might be the worst coach fucking secondary. Play calling. Okay, maybe not coach. Play calling. It is man fucking coverage, dude. I'm looking player props here. Josh Downs, all fucking day. Gimme. I'm gonna put. I really like Jags overs, but I got fucked last week on a bullshit fucking. There was 800 yards of offense, and there was 24-26 or 20-24. How the fuck did I lose that? Anywho, I'm right back at it again, bro. Give me. I don't want to bet the Jags. I got to see it first, but give me 2 units on the over 46.5. I'm going to go ahead and place that bet. Hunter?
Yeah. I don't know. I think you guys are dumb. All-time Jags and Trevor Lawrence hater here. Doug P will be fired by week 6 after starting.
If they lose this game, he's out.
Over.
He's out.
It's
okay,
over
well, then he's getting fired. I didn't have this as a mega max play, but I think I just want to do it for the fun of it. Give me Colts +2.5, 3 units. At plus or 2.5 at +100, Corey. This Colts team's not bad, and I think what we've learned this year is coaching has everything to do with it. And I'll take Shane Steichen over Doug P at this point.
Agreed.
Colts have won 2 in a row, just game plan beautifully for the Steelers.
Zach Taylor over Doug P.
And yeah. And now that JT's out, I forgot that he even got injured. I'm gonna be betting Trey Sermon's over in rush yards. especially with Flacco starting.
Is he playing Northwestern?
That line's gonna be so low. That line's gonna be so low. But once again, I mean, you guys stated it for me. The Jags defense. Why is nobody talking about this? I don't even see it on Twitter. I don't see it anywhere. This defense is awful.
Brother, I'm speaking about it. Here we are, Line Chasers
Everybody
podcast.
just wants to blame it all on Trevor. It's all Trevor's fault.
Listen, here we are. And listen, nobody's talking about, and sorry to interrupt, no one's talking about the Colts defense. Justin Fields just had fucking 300 yards passing, 2 rushing touchdowns. They couldn't stop us either. We were fucking unbelievable.
We've seen that all season, garbage time. You start switching defenses and you start
garbage time? It was within a touchdown. What are you talking about? It was no fucking garbage.
They were up 14
The Colts
twice,
defense let Justin Fields look like 2015 Peyton Manning.
There has not.
Ridiculous.
Once again, let's talk about. There's not been many games where a quarterback's thrown over 300 yards this year. It's probably happened 10, 12 times.
And Justin Fields just did it against this Colts defense. I don't know how we're not looking at this over here, boys. It's so obvious.
I mean, there was one.
If Anthony Richardson plays this game, the Jaguars win by 2 touchdowns. If Joe Flacco wins this game, plays this game, I think the Colts might win it. So I'm really upset that I don't know if Anthony Richardson's playing or not.
You guys are on 17-3 at halftime. I mean, it's just, to me,
14 points.
Oh, what
world are we in?
A few things. TJ was getting held on every single play.
Dude, stop talking about
wrong game. Let's talk about this game. Let's talk about this game.
Pickens fumbled on the 5-yard line.
Like,
Corey, let's talk about this game. Let's talk about this game.
Nobody gives a fuck.
What was your play?
Nobody can talk me out of this. Colts plus 2.5, mega max unit. Colts moved to 3-2 and are going to finish second in this division. Awesome. Jaguars might finish 3-14.
Corey?
So I had the Jaguars minus 2.5 before this segment, and then Luke made the Jaguars his mega new launch play. So I'm going to stay away from the game and just have fun watching it.
No conviction.
I love it. Yeah. So I'm on the over.
The Steelers in this Jags Colts segment.
We're moving on. Buffalo Bills on the road in Houston versus the Texans. Texans plus 1 at home, minus 110, basically a pick 'em. Over under 47.5, minus 110 both ways. Corey, you're a huge Texans backer. Go ahead and leave us off.
Texans fader.
Yeah, the complete opposite of the Houston Texans.
Absolutely.
Backer. I have bet against the Texans every single week, and every single week they have made me money.
Then do it this week.
We are not doing it this week.
Yeah, that's why the short play.
The smart gamblers need to know when to stop. So we're off of it this week. We're not taking the Texans, however. We are taking the over. I think both offenses are going to be on fire, and this game is going to soar. It's going to be 50-42 final score.
I'm taking Texans money line for a unit. This is a simple play.
Wow.
Bills are not as good as everybody thought they were when we crowned Josh Allen the MVP of the league after 3 weeks. They played some really bad teams. They just got their ass whooped. They don't have the horses to compete in races like this. Texans are going to fucking boat race them.
Yeah, I'm the exact opposite here. I'm Bills money line 3 units minus 118. It's the easiest money of my life. Texans are frauds. I totally agree. They almost lost to they should have lost to the Jags.
Dude,
the defense.
Listen, the Jags were 0-3. It was a kitchen sink game for the Jags, dude.
Listen, okay.
I'm listening.
They almost lost to the Jags. Okay, they get boat raced by the Vikings. Right, this Texans team.
No one's been getting boat raced by the Vikings this year.
I'm sold. I'm not sold on Houston. Buffalo, big bounce back spot here. They get absolutely embarrassed on national TV. I mean, it's a huge game for them to come back and make a statement on the road here. Indoors, obviously, huge. So Corey, you make a good point on the over here. I'm also going to take the over for 2 units as well.
Can I say
we're indoors here, so 2 units on the over for me as well.
Let me say something here, Connor. When you would just want to crown the Bills. The Bills' 3 games that they've won this year have been the Cardinals, the Dolphins, and the Jaguars. So, absolutely. Yeah, not good. They're fucking. I think if anybody's a fraud, it's the Bills. Like I said, going into the year, Bills are going to be on a down.
Yeah, well, here's the difference. When the Bills played the Jags, it was a boat race. Okay. Texans were losing. Okay?
This is the
Two
NFL,
big
Connor.
different
You don't
things.
get a gold medal
All
for
right?
your fucking boat race wins.
No,
A
absolutely
win's a win
not.
in the NFL.
But it wasn't even close in the Jags-Bills game. You were losing.
Okay.
Come on.
Come on.
It's different.
The Texans and the Jags are in division opponents. The Jags were 0-3 at that point, coming off of that embarrassing fucking loss. Of course, that game's going to be closer. Like, come on. We've been watching football for a long
This
time.
isn't
Don't
even
try and
gonna be
compare those
close.
things.
I mean, the Bills are going
All right.
to do what they do
We'll
against
see.
the Texans.
We'll see.
I love
CJ
it.
Stroud different, and that Bills D is butt.
Clip
Sorry.
that.
It's not that bad. But anywho, moving on. Corey?
Well, I gave
you had
my-
a point?
Oh,
I
no,
thought you had
I
a
was
point
just saying
too.
clip that. Well,
Hunter,
this will be a good conversation.
go
again.
ahead and be the divider. I know you got something here. Come on.
Yes, sir. Don't take the under.
I have 2 plays this week, not in this game, but 2 plays this week that I'm gonna make, and I know they're losers. In my head, I know I'm gonna look back and say that these are gonna lose, but I can't fade them. Texans money line 2 units. I lay it on me. It's sharp. Listen. The only thing that's killing me is I forget the statistic. They showed it on I forget which primetime game. When teams lose by 14 or more points, usually they come back really well against the spread. So
Thank you.
That is the one stat that scares me. But Texans in H-Town, it's going to be rocking at 1 p.m. down there in Houston. A lot of drinks flowing. Until the Bills show me that they can form a running game and they have standout wide receivers in this trash-ass wide receiver room, I can't bank on it. Josh Allen's not running with that left hand as he should. It's just me almost fading that this Bills offense. Texans can keep up with this defense. This offense.
Wow.
They can score. They'll be fine.
This is the correct read.
On Stroud. No need to.
Wow.
Nope. This is the correct read.
I just know. I feel like I'm gonna look back and say, "Man, the Bills wiped the floor with them." But it's just.
Yep, you sure are.
Von Miller just got suspended. The Bills have no.
He
pass
wasn't
rush.
doing shit anyway.
It wasn't
Do you
last
want
week
me to
because he
pull up
was
Von
harshly
Miller's
hurt.
stats?
He was doing shit. His pressure rate in the first couple of games was good. Last week it was not.
He had a
didn't play
guilty
much last week.
conscience from beating his girlfriend.
To me, I like
He
the
has-
over what you guys are
Oh my
talking about, but this comes down to Josh Allen.
Abysmal,
I'm
bro.
betting that
You
Josh
think
Allen
Von
will
Miller's the
perform.
fucking reason the Bills are gonna lose this game?
No, Connor, I already gave you multiple reasons why the Bills are going to lose this game. It's because they
Oh
have
my
no horses to keep up with the fucking stallions the Texans got running out there.
The
Nico
scout.
Collins,
Yeah, wide
Stephon
receiver
Diggs.
core.
Take
Thank
down.
you.
They're gonna be
Ooh,
running
Stephon
laps
Diggs
around
and
them.
Josh Allen
Is Joe
revenge
Mixon
game.
back this week? Is
Yes,
Mixon
I
back
he's
this week?
believe
Mixon might be back
so.
this week.
I believe so.
So
This is a
Stephon Diggs,
fucking
Josh Allen revenge game here. Could get a little chippy.
Big,
Big,
102, by the way,
Texans
Corey.
blowout here.
Money line.
I will be looking at Stephon Diggs props for sure. They're gonna try to get him the rock. He's gonna be a point in this game for sure.
Can we just skip the next game?
Hunter, what was your second pick?
Nothing. I have another one that I'm gonna bet it, and I think it's a loser, but I'm still betting it.
Moving on, Miami Dolphins on the
skip.
road in New England. New England -1 at home, -110, over under 35.5.
Come on.
What do we got here, Hunt?
No play. If you have a play, step up.
I have no play. I'm being
All right,
let's go.
I'm
Let's
gonna
go.
leaning Patriots.
Hold
money
on
line
now.
minus
I have a play.
118.
So quit wagging your finger there.
Call the
fucking-
number.
Call the number.
I don't know what to expect. We suck.
I know
Drake
exactly
May.
what to expect.
You're expecting Drake May.
Drake May won't play this week.
Nah, he won't play this week.
It'll be
It's
too
gonna be a
close
close
of a game
game.
for him to throw, man. But I will say, I'll get into it again on Thursday. So my final point, Connor, take it away. Look at every single Devon Achane prop
Ew.
here, and I know. Don't see you can say all
Ew.
you want. Titans defense is good. We have the 27th ranked rush defense in the NFL right now. We are going to get torched on the
Do
ground.
you think
Jalen
that
Wright as
has
well.
any
Jalen Wright.
correlation to the fact that you're getting fucking torched in the first half and teams just run in the second?
Yeah, I think
don't.
that's a
We
big
haven't
point.
gotten torched. Other than the Jets and Niners, we have not.
Brother!
It's 2 or 3.
That's 2 or 3.
2 or 4. Wait, hold on. What are your other losses?
We almost beat the fucking Seahawks, and we beat you. What are
Okay,
you
so your
talking
2
about?
close games, you probably didn't get ran on as bad. I know we didn't run on you.
Well, I got my play here. I'm
The
sticking with
49ers were
it.
still fucking airing it out. I was watching that game. Purdy was still slinging in the fourth. Chill out.
If you know, you know what I've been betting. It should have won last week. Worst beat of my. It might have been the worst
under.
beat of my life. It's under 35 and a fucking half. This is easy fucking money. You click it all. You don't have to fucking watch. You already know what's gonna happen.
Didn't
It's
you
gonna
say
end
that
9
last
to
week?
6. 9 to 6. Yeah, you don't have to watch it. You know what's gonna happen. It's gonna be
You
9
said
to
that
fucking
last week,
6.
and then you got Finster on it. I think you didn't you coax Finster into taking it.
Absolutely, and it was the right side.
Yeah,
It was the most
scored 2
unlucky beat
touchdowns.
ever. It was the right side. If you bet it with me, you definitely fucking feel fucked because it was the right side. Titans score a meaningless fucking touchdown after a retarded, and I'm not even fucking meaning to. I clipped that retarded fucking pooch kick. It didn't even go past the fucking 50. I didn't know it was a fucking rule. Who the fuck
I
knew that
didn't
was a
either.
rule? They put the ball on the fucking 10-yard line. Are you fucking shitting me? Holy fuck. Worst beat of my fucking life. I was on the right side. You can't tell me different. I'm right back fucking at it. 35 and a half, 2 units.
They were talking
Oh.
about on the commentary. Dude, I forget who was calling the game. He was like, "This is crazy. There's a lot of people very interested in this."
Yeah, I was fucking one of them.
He said that. Well, how do those people out in the desert do it?
Fucking Christ. Moving on. I don't want to talk about it anymore. Moving on. Or River. This is the revenge under game. If you're not on it, you're fucking against me. Period. Moving on. Arizona Cardinals on the road in San Francisco. San Francisco lane 7.5 at home. Shaded to the division road dog minus 115 plus 7.5. Over under 49.5. Shaded to the over minus 112. This is a Corey Lynch fucking game. Tell me it's not.
I mean, I have a play in this game.
So fucking
Not
say
too-
it.
Not too confident in it, but I think it's gonna hit the over 49.5. There's no way
Oh,
this
now you're on it this week.
There's no way this Cardinals offense can be this bad 2 weeks in a row, right? I just need them to score 21, 24 points. I think that's possible. And then the Niners are gonna run fucking crazy all over the Cardinals. Their defense is ass.
Yeah.
I think this is
Yeah.
this is easy. I think.
point.
Don't clip this, please.
Oh, we're gonna clip that.
I
Hunter,
think that. Yeah.
Luke.
I don't know if the Cardinals. It's bad. It's bad in
I mean,
Arizona offensively. It's bad.
What was the Kyler game? What was that 2 weeks ago? Who they play
They
again?
played the Rams.
Okay.
The Rams DBs were you and me, brother.
NFC West matchup. Let's go over.
Yeah, I'm staying away from this game. I think I would lean 7.5 is just too much, but I would lean 7.5. I don't like in division too many points.
So here, I got the free play for you boys. You guys just started thinking.
Here comes a tease.
We're going to tease the Niners down to 1.5, easy money, and pair it with the Raiders plus 2.5 against the Broncos. That's a 3-unit play for me. 2 teams, 6-point teaser.
Oh.
Hunter?
Okay. Player props are out for this game. Can I say this so I don't forget it on
Yeah, just say
Thursday?
it.
Sure.
I have no play on the spread. Game could go either way. I hope the Cardinals win just because I hate the 49ers, but they probably won't. James Conner, anytime touchdown, 1 unit plus 105, please. I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, if they're gonna score, that's probably what it's gonna be.
He's been running
Was
the
that
ball.
2 units, Connor?
He is revived, dude. James Conner's awesome. He is running.
He's never been bad.
Last
Yeah,
year,
really.
before the final
Literally
3
never
games,
been
the
bad.
fantasy owner. Final 3 games, he went nuclear. Prior to that, he was not running the ball.
He was
well
coming
last
off an
year.
injury when you traded for him.
I
Fucking
don't
snatched
care.
Puka out of your hands.
I don't
Lovely. So moving on, no extra place for that game, correct?
Nope.
Moving on to what I alluded to earlier on the 4 o'clock slate. I'm retarded. About to say LA. Las Vegas Raiders on the road in Denver. Another divisional banger. Denver somehow laying 2.5 minus 118 over under 36. I'm going to speak on this. I don't understand. You want to talk about a fraudulent 2-2 team? It's the fucking Denver Broncos. They won that game and Bo Nix didn't even throw for 90 yards. He didn't even hit 100 yards.
I
Pass.
think you could say the same for the Raiders. Fraudulent.
Listen, okay,
The
but
Raiders' wins are way more impressive.
way more impressive than what the Broncos have done. This makes absolutely no sense. I couldn't disagree with the line more. So I am also going to, as I already took the Raiders plus 8.5, which makes this even more of a ridiculous play. I'm also going to take the under 36 for 2 units. 2 plays for me going into this game.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you why this is the grossest bet of your life, but this is the easiest bet of your life. It's Broncos minus 2.5. The Raiders are bad. The Broncos are bad. It's hard to play in Mile High. Sean Payton is a way better coach than Antonio Pierce.
Do I
I'm
agree with you?
taking the Broncos minus 2.5, and it's very, very simple. You don't have to watch this game. I guarantee you can check the box score on Monday. The Broncos win this game by 3 points.
Perfect. We're both going to win.
I
Hunter?
agree. I'm just saying.
Why don't you take the teaser and middle it?
No, I'm going with my Bronchies.
Hunter?
In the wise words of Adam Ray or Shane Gillis, gross. I will not be touching this game. I honestly, Luke kind of just sold me on Broncos.
Yeah.
It is not a happy campers in this Raiders locker room. Antonio Pierce is supposed to be the player coach. Well, Tay is about to be out of there.
Yeah.
So
It's the right move. He does need to be
I-
traded. If you've played franchise, you know it's the right move.
And man, Sean Payton, he is just doing it. This team kind of suck. I mean, they suck. But I like Bo Nix. I think he's fun. He needs to use his legs more. We saw that. He's been using it all year except that Jets game. But you know what? Fuck it. Luke just talked me into it.
Yeah.
Give me Broncos minus 2.5, 2 units, Corey. I mean,
Raiders might not score.
I'm going coach versus coach again. And I love that
Wow.
it's in Mile High. I love it.
Hard place to play.
Hard place to play. My dad actually went to this exact game when Derek Carr broke his back. If you remember that in Mile High. So for pot, well, my dad's a Raiders fan. Still going Broncos minus 2.5.
Corey?
Fuck.
He thought he was going to get sharp on
Come
us.
on.
He thought he was going to
Corey.
get sharp on us.
Give me the
Coach
Broncos
versus
minus
coach.
2.5.
Yeah.
God,
Corey, was
fuck.
this your
Yep.
sharp big brain play of the week? Was this your big
No,
brain play of the week?
no, it wasn't the sharp big brain play of the week. It was the throw up into a brown paper bag
Yeah.
play of the week.
It's a throw up. It's a throw up pick.
No, it's the smart play though. It really is.
There's a reason this is
So
2.5. It's because Denver is a hard
no
place
for
to
you,
play.
Corey.
What?
You say he's taking 2.5. He's taking 2.5.
You're taking the 2.5 as well.
Yeah.
Awesome. How many units on that? Can't wait if you want to lose.
One.
Moving on, Green Bay Packers on the road in LA versus the Rams. Packers -3, -122. Rams at home +3, +102. All you need to know there. 40 totals 48, -110 both ways. Luke, you're the biggest Rams lover in the world. What do you
I
got?
know. I have Rams plus 3. Can someone please talk me out of it?
Don't do it. Just don't do it. I mean, they're taking plus money at +3. So if you would just wait for it to go to +3.5, it's gonna go there. You can probably get it at normal odds, actually.
I'm not gonna put it in this. I'm not gonna put it in this, but I'm probably gonna bet it on Sunday. I'm not making
Actually,
this
you
official.
can't even fuck with it. That's
I'm probably
weird.
gonna bet.
But
Also
I would
the
just
over.
it's a no play at 3.
I'll give you a reason, Luke, for not the Rams, but for another bet. This is it. Probably I'm not gonna nuke it, but I really want to. Just give me over 48.
Yeah, I was on that.
This Jordan Love is the man. They're gonna score touchdowns. It's evident. They're gonna air this rock out. Josh Jacobs is kind of getting out of this offense a little too much for my liking. Emmanuel Wilson's
sucks.
starting to take some nap. I would not
He
say
sucks.
Wouldn't say that by any means.
Bad fantasy pick, Finster.
But
Bad.
we're also seeing that, man, Stafford can do and score points with fucking anybody.
That's what I've been telling y'all.
To Atwell is his number one guy currently. It's unbelievable. So I'm just going to sit back, put my feet up. There's going to be a lot of player prop opportunities. Jaden Reed's going to go nuclear. I'm excited. This game fires me up.
I don't know this should be minus 200 for
this is going to be 31-27. I love that score. I think it's going to be a lot of points. If this game goes under, not touching the Packers the rest of the year.
Give me the over. I'll take a unit on that.
You know, I don't normally take this number because it's a key number, but I think you guys are missing the point. Obviously, the Packers defense didn't look very good last week versus the Vikings. Obviously, Jair didn't play unexpectedly. He's a big part of that defense, of course. Do we know the status? I think he's looking like he's going to play this week, right?
I don't
Jair
Anybody-
should play.
How much did Stafford put up on the 49ers defense?
A lot.
20 something?
Listen, that's a
They were
divisional
funny.
game. Me and Luke talk about this more than anybody. Those two teams know each other
McVay
like the back of their
before.
hand. Okay.
Jair should play.
Also, it's just a different game. I mean, we all know that, right? So, not a divisional game, NFC game, of course, but yeah, Packers absolutely fucking roll the Rams. Absolutely roll. Give me Packers -3 for 2 units at -122.
I
Absolutely
love
roll.
two head coaches that like Shanahan and McVay. I love when two good head coaches formulate some crazy trickery offense.
I have
stuff.
my note is McVay owns LaFleur, but I have in parentheses don't fact check that because I don't know if it's true or not. But in my brain, it is.
Just like McVay and Shanahan.
God damn it.
Well,
Luke.
McVay and
Hey,
Shanahan,
we
I
were
remember,
on that.
I remember that Shanahan owned McVay, but McVay beat him in the NFC Championship game to go to the
NFC
Super Bowl.
Championship,
Yeah. So.
All
Corey,
right.
you want to play this?
Corey, what do you got on this?
Connor, you are sharp on this game.
Thank you.
It's the Packers -3. I liked what I
The
saw.
floor is 3-0 versus Sun. He's literally never lost.
Back
I liked what I saw out of Jordan Love in the second half last game. I think
Absolutely.
he really got it going. This offense should click. Also, I think the Rams might get a top 10 pick in the draft this year. I don't think that team's very good. I think
When Puka and Cup are back, you're tripping balls.
I
bro.
don't know, man.
It's just the alliance, the
I'm
same
not
thing
a
with the Rams.
Rams believer. They just lose these games late that they shouldn't lose, like the Lions game. They shouldn't have lost that Lions game. I don't think they're very good at all.
They can score though. They might not win, but they
Yeah.
can score the rock.
All right.
What, Luke? What, Luke?
That's just crazy. That's just
What?
crazy.
What?
They're fucking playing with spare parts.
I don't
Corey.
care.
Okay, whatever.
They're gonna get Will Campbell in the draft, bolster that offensive line because the offensive line literally is non-existent, or they're gonna go DB or something corner. But they're gonna have a top 10 pick in the draft. Heard it here first.
They need a Joe Alt type of pick.
Yeah,
Matt
easy
Stafford
play
and
here.
McVay
I
are too
mean,
good.
they
I don't know.
absolutely fucking roll this Rams team. Moving on, New York Giants on the road in Seattle. Big travel here. Seattle -6 at home, -112. Over under 43.5. Shade to the over -112. Hunter, go ahead.
Yep, here we go again, people. This is my one that I'm gonna look back. How did this lose? I just don't buy the Daniel Jones. I can't get behind it. He's played better. I can't get behind it. Seahawks offense, God, is it fun? It would be even better if Sam Howell was back there slinging, but Geno Smith deserves props where props are due. Man, he throws a hot ball in there. I'm going to take Seattle -6. I'm going to take it for 2 units at -112, Corey. It's at home. Singletary's non-existent to me anymore. Dave Montgomery, Jameer Gibbs ran well. Montgomery only. Huh?
It was a sharp under by me last Thursday.
Sharp under. I just don't see a world where outside of Malik Neighbors, he's probably going to end up playing. Man, this secondary for Seattle is awesome. They gave up one play to Jamison Williams. Other than that, nobody. Tim Patrick had a couple big catches, but
Didn't the secondary get beat up last night?
Jared Goff went 18 for 18. But
Yeah, I thought it got beat up. Like someone went out. Maybe Witherspoon.
I don't
Someone
know. Tariq Woolen did get fucking popped by Dave Montgomery. Probably play of the year if anybody has seen that. That play was awesome. But yeah, just give me Seattle -6. I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Luke?
Yeah, I got no play this. I lean the Giants, which is why I'm not betting it. When I first
Corey?
saw this, I said Giants, and I was like, okay, I'm done.
Corey?
No play as well.
Dayball, extra time to prepare.
Talk me into it.
I am. Dayball, extra time to prepare. Seahawks get absolutely exposed by the Lions on a lot of different ways. I think they get that film already with the extra practice time, healing time. Absolutely. They hung 45 on him. Are you shitting me?
If you watch the game, I wouldn't say it's exposed.
Brother, 45 points in an NFL game is fucking exposure. They almost put a 50 ball in their dome. Okay?
Get rid of the DK Metcalf fumble. The Seahawks won that game.
Wow. Okay. Well, they won by 25, so I don't know about that. That's one play. Was it not 40 to 20?
It was 29-42.
I must have missed that touchdown. I thought it was 45. I must have missed something.
The Seahawks should have scored a touchdown last minute as well. They were on the 2-yard line and went forced.
Yeah, give me the Giants plus 6.2 units. It's just simple. Extra time to prepare. I like Dayball. I like what they're doing over there. They've been playing hard football. The Seahawks are also banged up. I actually coached with a buddy of mine, Sal, 7th grade football. And he's a extremely huge Seahawks fan, and he was going on and on about how banged up this team is. Giants get healthier, extra time to prepare. It's just kind of the stars are aligning. Plus 6, and I'm getting 6 points. Holy shit! It's not even like it's a close spread. I'm getting 6.
That's on
Give
me.
it to me.
I forgot that your sources are a 7th grade football head coach. That's on me. My fault.
Absolutely, you shouldn't be your fault. 2 units, Giants plus 6. I'm going ahead and have 100 this week.
Yeah.
Boom. Luke,
Hunter, did you have 2 or 1?
On the train.
2 of them things.
Also, you know what?
Just
let me take this.
Real quick.
Take it.
Real quick. Hypothetical situation here. I saw it. Let the Giants keep losing. We're firing Dayball where he shouldn't be. Unbelievable coach. Fire Dayball. Patriots, bring him in as our OC. My God, let him coach Drake May up. That would be unbelievable. I saw it on Twitter. Elliot Wolf start getting the phones ready.
Yeah, that's not going to happen, but they're not letting that guy go.
You have a better chance of getting Belichick back.
I think they're getting Brian Dayball from the. Unless you want to trade the Giants, you can trade him for Dayball.
Yeah,
pull a Sean Payton.
Pull a Sean Payton. But no, this is an easy bet. I mean, Giants win. I wouldn't be surprised if they won outright. And here's the thing too: Seahawks want to run the football. Who's got a better run defensive line than the Giants? Brian Burns, Thibodeau, Dexter Lawrence. I mean, dude, they are going to have trouble. I'm going to be looking Kenneth Walker under props, which is kind of a crazy bet to think. But after the big game versus Detroit, and also Seattle's come off a short week. So you got a short week versus long week. It lines up for the Giants plus 6.
Yeah, but
Connor,
am I not giving you the facts?
Connor.
What?
The Giants have to travel from New York to Seattle.
I said that. I said
brother.
That. I know.
You're the biggest. You're the biggest.
They probably already did it. They probably lost that game against Dallas and blew the fucking.
The Giants are the 12th man right now.
Yes.
Right, they are. Give me Giants plus 6. A Seattle short week as well.
Are you
stars
that?
are aligned.
I'll take it for unit.
It's
that's
Seahawks wins haven't even been
clip
big
that.
wins. They've
clip
all
that.
their games have been closer. They just got beat.
Absolutely. They almost lost to the Patriots. You're telling me the Giants are worse than the Patriots?
It's a lot of points.
Man.
We played very well against them.
I'm not taking a play on this, but the sharp play is taking the Giants.
It's a lot of points.
And you just called us stupid. Shut the fuck up. Head to head with Hunter this week. I'm coming for you.
I think you are fucking stupid.
Sunday night banger. The Dallas Cowboys on the road in Pittsburgh. Steelers minus 2.5, minus 110. Over under 43. Shade to the under minus 112. I'm not even gonna go to Corey. Luke, you got something on this?
Can I go, Luke? If you're not ready.
Go on.
Okay.
Are you gonna say what I want to say?
Another nuke play, and I'm keeping the quote streak going for all these picks. Third quote inbound. We're gonna turn it over to All-American college football player and past coach of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Joe Paterno. You can't win together if you don't work together. I need you guys to work with me here, and we're going Cowboys plus 2.5, 3-unit max play.
That's such a fucking
There is not
That's
a
insanely bad play.
that the Steelers win this game. There's no world.
Wow.
Perfect spot for the Cowboys coming off a much-needed win to keep up with the scorching hot Commanders in their division, as the Eagles are also struggling right now. I love this line. I'm getting flashbacks to 2016, Zeke running in the game-winning touchdown, rookie year. I can see it. Dak Prescott's going to go fucking nuclear. Your guys is... Wow. I just watched Joe Flacco dice this secondary up. Dak Prescott is still an elite quarterback in this league, and we'll show why. I love the value that you're getting on Cowboys plus 2.5. If this line moves back, which I could see it moving to even 3.5, we're more units. Slam it. There's no shot this Steelers team wins, and I'm gonna ride or die on that hill.
Wow. You're aware Micah Parsons out.
Yep.
Lawrence out.
Yep. Don't care.
They
Don't
have
you guys have a bunch
nobody.
of injuries too?
Your guys
You guys are
Alex
injuries.
Highsmith?
Your offensive line.
missing
The
a-
offensive line is dead.
We are banged up. But listen, you don't have to worry. They don't have a defensive line.
Cowboys plus 2.5. By the way, this is. Thank you, Hunter. I was deciding between 2.5 or money line. I like the value with the 2.5 points there. Give me Cowboys plus 2.5. Steelers are frauds. It's really that simple.
Cowboys are gonna
2
win
units
this
or 1
game, but
One.
we're just gonna take the points as reassurance.
Take the points.
Why not? Let's go, Steelers fans. Let's have something.
Right, you got
Corey,
your hat on. Say something.
Corey?
Come on. Let's go. Corey's not gonna have a play in this game. We know.
He's such
I don't have a play in this game. I don't bet Steelers games except for 2 a year. On to Connor.
You're such a pussy, dude. You want to talk about the
can't even
Steelers, the
defend this
entire
team.
Colts Jags
Can't
thing?
even defend this
Oh,
team.
dude, yeah.
Can't even
Well, I have
yeah.
a system.
fraud.
And by the looks of my units, I think my system is going pretty well. You got a fucking
this
rebuttal
is
for
a
that?
Interesting game.
What I fucking thought.
Interesting game here. I really like Dallas as a teaser leg, and I like taking Steelers money line to try and middle this. The Cowboys are also a super fraud team. Banged up as well. They lose their best pass rusher in Parsons.
He sucked this year.
He's
You have
still their best
nobody
pass rusher.
blocking. Who cares?
It doesn't matter. Who's
That
gonna rush the
doesn't matter.
passer? They're gonna
Look
bring
at the
fucking
Browns. Look at
who's
the
the
Rams.
dumbass with the neck
Two
brace that
prime
retired?
examples of what happens when
can't
you
think of his
don't
fucking
have
name.
an offensive line.
Oh,
Dude.
I will
can't
say
mitigate the line.
the injuries on our offensive line. We might get Isaac back this week.
Yep.
Maybe not. The injuries made our offensive line from a good offensive line to a mediocre offensive line. It's not bad because we have the best center in the league and he's a rookie. However,
Roderick Jones is one of the worst
All right,
tackles I've ever
I'm
watched.
muting Corey. I mean, this is just the most ignorant shit.
Yeah,
I've
this
ever
is a
heard.
simple play for
go
me.
to PFF and look at Zach Frazier's.
Oh my God.
I
rating.
don't
PFF.
understand how
So,
the
go
under
ahead.
is taking money here. I think this is a really sharp overplay with missing defensive pieces in Dallas. Obviously, Dallas's offense is interesting. I don't think it's good. It's pretty one-dimensional to me. I mean, they can't run the football. They literally cannot run. So
Yeah, actually, the more I just sat here and thought about it, I'm retracting my money on the Cowboys. I think that when you make yourself one-dimensional against the Steelers defense, it's going to be a problem. And TJ Watt's going to pin his ears back against fucking the rookie. The Cowboys tackles are dog shit.
their O-line is trash. You want to talk about a fucking bad
talked myself
offensive
out of it.
line.
I'm walking myself
Brother,
back.
you on the wrong side of
This
this.
is-
Steelers,
I'm out. I'm not betting on the Steelers.
Steelers money
Let's go ahead
line.
again.
Steelers money line 3 units. Whale play of the fucking week. Yeah, I'm head to head with you,
I'll see
boy.
you Sunday
I'm
night.
all fucking in. How
I'll
about
see you
that?
Sunday night. We're on opposite.
Here
ends
I am.
all night.
It's my fucking whale play.
All right.
Here we go. TJ
That's a
Watt
homer
and this
bet.
Steelers
I think
fucking
TJ Watt
defense
might wreck
are
this
pissed.
game.
They
Yeah.
got embarrassed last week. They looked like dog shit, right? And now we're going against a one-dimensional fucking
Can't be
Cowboys
one-dimensional
team.
against them, yeah.
Period.
Whoa. So you just said the Steelers looked like dog shit last week, and you
No.
and Corey,
I did not say
Justin
that. I
Fields
said
looked
the
great.
defense
Yeah.
got embarrassed. They looked like
Worst
dog
defense
shit.
in the league you played.
Justin
Okay.
Fields looks
like Joe
We
Flacco.
got embarrassed.
Also, how are the Colts not one-dimensional? What
Are
have
you
their wide
serious?
receivers- What have their wide receivers done all year? It's JT. It's JT. That
No,
is
with-
so-
no,
That's
one-dimensional
a
with
fair-
Flacco's under
That's a
center.
generationally bad take by you.
They
You
went
need to
into
go
that
look at the
game.
stats.
They
Josh
went back to that
Downs
game.
had almost 100 yards receiving. Pittman
Tell me
almost had
Josh
100
Downs
yards
for 3
receiving.
weeks. Tell me Josh Downs 3
But Josh
weeks.
Downs wasn't playing.
He was
I-
hurt.
Tell me Pittman
You're
three
you
for
are.
3 weeks.
This is a
Tell me Pittman
all
three for
timer
3 weeks.
bad take by you.
How is
You
it?
have no idea what you're talking about.
Look at the Colts the first 3 weeks. What are you looking at?
Yeah, you know what the
They
change
had
was? They
one
got an
week.
actual quarterback who
They
could
had
throw the
1
football
week. You
accurately.
guys did not game plan Joe Flacco. You can't.
No, yeah,
predict
we
that.
did not game plan a quarterback who
You
could actually
are
throw passes.
so
Yes,
dumb.
you are correct.
You're so
We
dumb.
did not.
Your 7th grade football game planning doesn't apply to the NFL.
Here comes the 7th grade football.
It
What does that have to do
doesn't-
with anything? You're
Yeah,
just
because
flustered.
you
You're
know
frustrated.
ball.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about,
You think
and you're
you
going to
don't
lose
know
however many
ball.
fucking years you just put on the
You
Cowboys.
just
So
brought up Josh
thank
Downs,
you,
who hasn't played in 3
Bingy.
weeks.
Appreciate you. Come again. La, la,
The
la.
NBA.
Thank you.
Nothing to
I
come
will
back.
take your units.
What
Whale
is
play,
Pittman?
Steelers, money line, max
Tell me what
play.
Pittman's done.
Don't be a fucking square.
That's what I
Be
thought you
sharp
said.
here. Be
Damn.
sharp
All
here.
right.
I can't even
We still
hear
got
the
one more
fucking dumb
game.
money talking. I can't
We
even
still
hear
got
it
one more
talking.
game to
You're
go.
down 35 units, you clown.
Hey,
What are you
like I said,
begging me
hey,
for?
like Peyton
Pipe
Manning
down.
once said,
Pipe
famous
down.
quote,
Pipe down.
we're not
Pipe
going to
down.
stop swinging.
35 units.
We're not going to
35
stop
units.
swinging. Well,
You might
buddy,
as
you're
well
going to
get
be
the
down
collar
35,
on.
and I'm going to be
You
back
might
to
as well
even.
get the collar on and sit in that
Period.
dog cage. Get comfy.
Also, I want to also try and middle this. I really like the 2.5. God, Cowboys are fucking broken boat race. Jesus Christ. I'm not going to tease the Cowboys. I kind of like it's an interesting teaser leg, but actually, Dak chasing from behind could be interesting. I could see a backdoor cover, but do I want that stress? Do I want that stress, Luke?
No.
Yeah, I'm just going to keep my whale play. I do kind of like Dallas plus 2.5 as a teaser leg, but I'm not going to do it. I think
You know how
they
hard it is to get a winning bet in the NFL? You want to try and middle shit? Stop
Hey,
getting cute.
I middled the Falcons Saints last week. I didn't
You
post
lost
it,
a
but
bunch of other bets. Just stop.
Absolutely,
Just-
absolutely.
Every other bet.
Moving on, Saints on the road in Kansas City. Chiefs -5, -110, over under 42.5 or 42 even, excuse me. -112. Luke, you said this was crazy. Go
This
ahead
is
and
a
be
crazy
crazy.
line. Give me a unit on the Saints +5. This is crazy. See, the Chiefs have not been impressive at all this year. They've won every game by that. Have they covered a single game yet this year? No, they covered against the Falcons. They covered against the Falcons under the fucking bullshit non-PI. We
Yes.
had that though because we were sharp. We know that the refs are giving games to the Chiefs. Chiefs lose to Shee Rice. Xavier Worthy stinks. They have no receivers. It's old man Kelsey. The Saints are going to pin their ears back and after Mahomes. Offensive line is suspect. Saints should have won last week. I don't know how they didn't. They were the first team since 1950 to lose a game to a team who scored no. The Saints scored
No
20 plus
offensive
points,
touchdown.
and the other team didn't score an offensive touchdown. First team to lose since like 1960. With
Yeah.
those circumstances, the Saints should be 3-1 here. If they win that game last week, this is a 3-point spread. You're getting so much value with the 5 here. Give me Saints +5.
I agree here. I couldn't agree with you more. I'm going to double back with you on that. Give me Saints +5 for. God, it's just tough. I do agree with you. Losing with Shee Rice is big. Saints defense is super stout. Good secondary, good linebacking core. The pass rush worries me. When I watched them against the Eagles that game, the pass rush wasn't super energetic. But I don't think that's really what our worry is here. I mean, they're going to struggle. They're down their best running back, down their best receiver.
Yeah.
I mean, Mahomes has looked
Kareem Hunt's going to
pedestrian.
be playing the majority of the snaps. Carson Steele's in the doghouse. He's fumbled 2 straight
Yeah.
games.
I know. Fuck. Yeah, I'm talking myself into it. Saints +5, two units.
Hunter, go.
Sharp play here is under 42. Give me 2 units on it. Arrowhead's going to be rocking. Chiefs offense is lost without Rashid. Travis Kelce's basically non-existent. Chiefs defense, they allowed 10 points in the first quarter off a Patrick Mahomes, maybe season-ending Rashid Rice injury pick, and a fumble by Carson Steele. Only 10 points they got from that because they had great field position, allowed 0 the rest of the game. I also just don't think the Chiefs can score at will how they will. I think Mahomes, he could prove me wrong, come out and just throw 4 touchdowns Monday night just because it's Mahomes and that's what they do. But I'm going to think the sharp plays the under here. And I'm just going to make a quick point because I'm fired up now. Connor has turned in to book it with Trent for me, the fade god.
I love it.
I'm going to put 1 unit on Chiefs -5. This guy could not be any colder, and I'm just going to ride the cold hand here, and I'm going to go Chiefs -5.
I love it.
And we are head-to-head on almost every game that
I know we are.
So I'm going to keep this streak going, and we're going to take it into Monday night in Arrowhead.
You know what? I'm not a pussy like you, and I like what you said about the under. I'm 2 units on the under. That's a sharp play. I'm not a pussy. I don't bet with emotion. I just get up and I keep swinging. That's what I do. Corey?
Yeah. What does Vegas know in this game?
They know nothing.
What we just told you.
Yeah, exactly.
The Chiefs look like dog shit without any of their weapons they have. No Marquise Hollywood Brown, no Rashee Rice, no Isaiah Pacheco. Travis Kelce belongs in a funeral home. I don't understand why the Chiefs are getting 5 or they're laying 5 points in this game.
It's just the hype, bro. It's just hype. It's just hype. Listen, the
It
Chiefs are going to take
confuses the
85% of the money, and we're gonna be that 15%, 20% on the Saints, and we're gonna fucking rake.
Let me ask you guys just real quick, Corey. Sorry to interrupt. What you going on about the line? Because it doesn't make sense to me either. What does this line look like if this is in New Orleans?
It's probably Chiefs minus 2.5.
Chiefs 2? Yeah. Okay.
2.5. Two's a weird line. Probably 2.5 to the Chiefs. But brother, I don't know. I mean, I think that Corey, keep going. Make your point.
I think it flips a lot because this is two of the best home field advantages in the NFL is Saints and Chiefs. So I think that line moves a lot depending on location.
Yeah, I honestly, I don't know. I'm not gonna.
Derek Carr knows his team. I will say
I'm not gonna throw a dart
Fact.
at a dartboard and hope it sticks in the bullseye. I don't have a play in this game.
That was a great quote.
Not sharp.
It
Not
sucks.
sharp.
I don't know why there's so many units being thrown on this game. It is so confusing.
It's not confusing at all. I think me and Luke and Hunter have all made really
what Connor just said.
straightforward points.
It's not confusing at all. I want to see what happens when he loses his units on this game.
Absolutely not. No.
Also, fuck the Saints sure fucking won last week. They sold the tees. They sold the fucking parlay. The Raiders got up there into the bargain.
They won the tees.
No, not the tees. My parlay, my moneyline parlay. Raiders Saints. That shit was sharp as fucking hell, dude. Fuck me. God damn it, dude. That fucking kick returner, Rashid Shaheed. Fuck you, buddy.
Me, bro. What a
great game.
Fumbled it in the end zone.
Dude, but he gave them a free touchdown.
I know, but he got 100 plus yards.
Moving on though, that is the week 5 slate. A lot of head-to-head. Hey, it's getting chippy down here, all right? It's getting chippy. All right, we're getting in mid-season form, so I love it. Whale plays for the week. Mine was the Steelers money line on Sunday night. Luke.
It was the Jaguars minus 2.5.
Corey.
Falcons minus 1.5.
You didn't remember his whale play. Hunter.
Yep. We got Bucky Irving over 43.5. We have Cowboys plus 2.5. And then Corey, do I have any other 3 units? Am I tripping? I think that's it. I think that's it. Whatever, just keep it moving.
Parlay, bank builder parlays of the week. Hunter, go ahead. What do you got?
We got a dog parlay. Dogs are barking.
Hunter, did you say Colts plus 2.5?
Nope, that's a mega unit as well. Bingo.
2.5.
We got an all dogs parlay here, and
fuck!
All dogs.
Are you trying to go back negative?
We got.
Fuck.
35. Don't talk to me.
All right.
We got Tampa Bay Buccaneers money line plus 105. We are going to pair that with the Indianapolis Colts plus 124. And we're going to take it into the Sunday night where you are going to be able to hedge the shit out of this bet. And we're going to take the Cowboys money line for a plus 882 parlay. And go ahead and slap a unit on that.
Jesus Christ. Luke.
Yeah, I'm gonna not go too crazy here. We're just gonna keep it simple. We're gonna go with the Browns money line at plus 140, pair it with the Texans money line at minus 102, and that is gonna get you at plus. You know what? I am gonna go crazy. Fuck it. Add the Bengals money line in there. Plus 964. Plus 964 on that.
Give a unit on that.
Leg.
Throw a unit on it.
You're throwing on it, what?
I threw a unit on my plus 882 one.
Yeah, we're putting it
I've been pretty hot on my 2-team moneyline parlays lately. Just shout out myself. That's been my probably only fucking bright spot this year. And I'm gonna go right back to what I do best. Give me Packers moneyline minus 180 paired with the Browns plus 140. And as we've been talking, that game has moved off the 3.5. Fun fact, it is now Commanders minus 3.
We're so sharp with that.
Don't know the odds on that. I went ahead and already bet that, so I got it locked in as well.
Browns at plus 3 or plus 102.
Tell me what my parlay value is, Luke. Can you do these? Can you plug these in? Browns money line plus 140 and Green Bay Packers money line minus 180.
That gets you to Plus 273.
I'm a dog. Give me one. Give me. You know what? My parlay's been so hot. Give me 2 unis on that, Corey. Thank you very much.
Plus
Minus
what?
37.
173?
Absolutely not. That's a plus what?
273. 273.
Sorry.
Put some respect on my name. Y'all
Fine.
better stop playing.
Hold on,
I ain't gonna say
if we hit those
no.
parlays, oh, goddamn.
Can we
Oh,
just
eight
stamp like
minutes.
photo crop -35 and put it onto Connor's forehead every time he says?
Hey, you know what?
I
Like I said, don't judge me by my weeks. Come back to me at the end of the year and see
Corey,
where
what's your
Daddy's at.
parlay? What's your parlay,
don't
Corey?
judge me by my weeks. Judge me by when I'm sitting in the dog cage.
Don't judge me
Okay.
by my winners
talking.
because I have so few.
I almost started quoting Wolf of Wall Street when Connor was
Don't
saying
judge
that.
me by my
Oh
winners.
my gosh, I
Because
had
I
it in
have
my, I was
so
gonna
few.
say it right after he got done. I love it.
Hey, you guys can keep chirping all you want, but you know what? This motherfucker's getting up here, and I'm another fucking 20
Don't
plus
you-
unis this
Don't
week.
you
Ready
ever
to
in a
go.
podcast come at me
Fighting.
saying I don't know shit when you're 30.
You don't know
If you're
shit.
around me,
You
then
got a parlay,
come on.
Corey?
Yeah, I have a parlay.
What is it?
It's probably gonna lose.
Yeah, great. That's how you really get the guys fired up to take your bet. Wow. Really fucking good job.
Yeah, I'm not getting anybody fired up. What gets them fired up is seeing the green next to my name on the stat
Well,
sheet.
it's about to be
What
fucking
doesn't get them
red.
fired
It's about to be
Green.
red.
-30 fucking
Red.
5
Hey,
on the
I'm not
fucking
worried.
sheet.
Not worried. This week's gonna be green bean 2K split.
We're going to London.
Yeah.
Jets money line, Bengals money line. Plus
Wanna-
415.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a fucking loser.
I like it.
Anywho, hey, anybody want to take that for a unit? Anybody want to jump on that? Yeah, fuck no, that's a fucking loser, buddy.
I don't mind it.
Hey, here we go. Week 5. You know, it's getting chippy out here. You know, we got a
It
lot of
is
chirp
getting
about
chippy.
35 this, 35 that. You know what? We don't fucking care.
You're bringing it
All right,
upon yourself.
we don't. Hey, we do not care, as Mike Tomlin said. We do not care.
Your
Right.
fans don't care.
So yeah, my fans, you know what? They're gonna rock with me till the fucking.
They're
Hey, like I
living on
said,
the side of the
come
road.
back, come back, come back a
Building
years
a
in
coffee
and say,
mug.
hey, you know, I fell asleep week 1 and 4, but 5 to fucking 17 we were cooking. All right.
Okay.
So lock in. Bad week last week. But you know, the boys overall did pretty well. So shout outs, kudos to them. Ain't a pussy. I'll give, you know, props where props are due. Except for you, Tubby. Put your fucking hands down. Yeah, let's have a fucking slate. We'll be back Thursday, Sunday. We missed a Sunday pod. We had a hurricane. Don't know if you heard. So we got
Yeah.
blasted in the cheeks. Corey, quit fucking squinting. All right, we got hit by a fucking hurricane. All right, power was down. Power was down. We were fucked up. Couldn't get to the pod Sunday, but we'll be back to usual schedule this week. Thursday props. Sunday night recap. We're gonna try to do that a little earlier than usual to get all the boys here. And then we're gonna get the couch cam coming soon
Maybe
at
Sunday.
the Collins pad. Yeah, maybe
I
it's
have a
Sunday.
few
We got to
side
keep the
pods.
language you know, video friendly, but
It'll be fun.
you know,
Tune
luck-
into
good
the
luck with that one.
follow the Instagram if you don't. We will now be
Yes,
posting
plug.
everyone's cards each gonna try each Friday. So that's after the Thursday pod, so we can get all the player props in. We're posting everybody's cards, so it'll break down each person's picks for the weekend and how many units they have on each picks. I think they turned out pretty well last week. We're gonna keep doing that.
Check out the
Absolutely.
TikTok as well.
Yep, child TikTok. Follow us on TikTok, Line Chasers. It's all Line Chasers. You can't miss us. We're on TikTok, Spotify, Instagram, Apple Podcasts. We are your sports betting channel. Listen, you know, some of us might be hot, some of us might be cold, but I guarantee you the Line Chasers at the hole at the end of the year will be green bean.
You gotta
What?
You gotta
clean up
We
your
will
act.
be green bean. We will
You
be
gotta
green.
Clean up your act.
The-
We
So-
will be green.
You're a
Fun,
giant anchor.
fun statistic here. The line chasers as a whole is -31. Connor by himself is
Wow.
-35.
Hey,
So if Connor
wow.
wasn't in the
Perfect.
line chasers, we'd be +4.
Okay.
Hey,
Okay.
you know what? That's all right. Here we go.
Here we go.
Hey,
Let them know.
you know what we call this? Wise man once said the kiss of death. So here we are. All right. We are going to come back. All right. We will be back. You know, hey, it's just like anything else. You know, you bottom out, you know, you hit that fucking bedrock and it's like, you know
Where's
what?
your floor? Have we hit the floor or can it go lower than 35?
Of course it can go lower than 35 because I ain't a fucking pussy. I'm not
Is
Finster
the
with
floor
3
the basement?
plays.
When we're talking here next Tuesday, it'll be below 35.
Absolutely not. You're insane. We're going to be green this week. We're going to get back a ton of units, a lot of winners here. We're going to dial in, and we're really going to smack this week. So, hey, week 5 pod. Bets are out. We will see you Thursday. Peace.
I need $1 bad.